we go. Yeah, we are now live. Jared, you're going to show us some beautiful, flowy, fancy disarms.
Yeah, sure.
And then you're going to explain to us why they may not be the best go-to.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So show us some examples here.
From the high slash. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. One more. So can you do it slow without hurting?
Okay.
Who is this guy, by the way?
So Jake Brosnan, he's one of our local instructors here in Utah, and is here to help out with our little demonstrations here today.
Right on. Hey, thank you very much for
Cheers.
volunteering your body. All right, show us some more beautiful stuff.
Yeah. So again, that one there, I'm passing it through and flowing it to control the arm, disarming from this point here. Okay. Bringing the arm in and following through with a wrist lock. I'm not going to put too much pressure there.
Beautiful. Very pretty. Another one.
So go same angle from a reverse grip. Okay. So again, coming through here.
Whoa, show us that this time real slow.
Okay. So I'm catching the knife here, opening them up.
Very nice.
Same attack.
Show us another beautiful one.
So I'm coming through to here, this position here.
What's happening here? Let's see. Aha, got it. And then?
And following through with a technique of some kind. Okay.
Encore. Hey, by the way, guys, if you're liking this, just give us some thumbs up, show us some love, let us know you're here, leave us a little note. Okay? Here we go. Ooh. Oh, damn. One more time, real slow. Maybe somebody wants to learn this. I don't know. So really slow. And there.
So hacking through here, catching it in the wedge, coming around to the wrist lock, stripping.
Woo. Oh. Not a good look. Hey guys, thank you very much for the hearts and the thumbs up. You got. Yeah, Ray Malari. Whoa, that was sick. Let's do it one more time. Let's do that one more time.
Thanks, Ray.
Bang.
Bang. Oosh.
Oh. All right. Hello from San Diego, Hoshin Musul. All right. You have another example of a beautiful.
Yeah, sure. So you can go
fine motor movement.
Go same attack. Coming to this here. Coming back to here. Catching the arm in. Okay. A lot of people will know this as return to sender. Okay?
Return to sender.
Sometimes people will pull it and drive it back.
There's another one. Yeah. Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah. So we've gone through. Let's go with another slash up in this direction here. Okay. You're coming through in this direction. And basically going to the flat of the blade, coming through. And a double snake. This position here.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, why aren't these? Why is this difficult to pull off in real life, Gary?
It's the reality of fine motor skill, physiological effects of stress on the body, diminishing of the ability to perform fine motor function, real energy that's fighting my ability to control that knife and get a hold of his arm. All these things together make these techniques quite difficult to perform in this application. Okay.
Can you show us one that you've shown before and show us where it can go wrong?
Sure.
That cool one where he's got the knife to his sternum there is a good one.
Well, yeah. So, for example, that here, a lot of times, a lot of the issue is with these techniques because they're great techniques. But it's how you get a hold of his hand is the hard part. Once I've got a hold of stability of the limb, if I recognize the window of opportunity to perform the technique, then by all means, and if you don't know how to take the weapon from his hand and now you have that window of opportunity, you're not going to recognize it, you're not going to be able to perform it, and that could be the decider in that fight.
Okay, so a lot of people really enjoyed that beautiful one with the knife in the sternum. Where can it potentially go wrong in the process?
Once I've got him in that position,
can we be demonstrative about it?
Yeah. So the initial how you enter into that is going to be the hard part. Getting a hold of the wrist, right? So
The sewing machine or just a straight thrust?
Just the straight thrust. You just want to kind of see at which points. So
Yeah.
here, as I come in here and I'm trying to catch the hand, if I'm not quick in catching that, he could retract it, right? And now I've lost it. So there's things that can happen that in that moment that I'm trying to catch the hand with a fine motor function, that's where most stuff is going to go wrong. Okay? Once I've got a hold of the arm, stability of the limb, then that's the time to look for, some people will use the term accidental if not incidental, meaning
Accidental?
if not incidental,
Okay.
meaning the opportunity has performed itself. Maybe and I didn't coin that term. I've heard some circles of Kali practitioners use that. I like to say achieve stability of the limb. That's kind of and not just stability of the limb. Sometimes like the window of opportunity may have been created by maybe some kind of a distraction, which might have been some trauma to the head, meaning I hit him with a stick or a weapon or a strike.
Can we see?
So for example, maybe I've come through here, bang, and I hit him with an elbow, or maybe the elbow was here, boom, into the bicep, and then into the tricep, and then now I've got the arm here, and those strikes may have created a window of opportunity. And maybe it's if you've come here, and I'll be able to defend, and I hit him in the neck, boom, under the nose, and now I've got hold of the arm, and he just drops it like that. It's going to happen every time. But then I've got control of the arm, and that's when I've created some kind of a distraction somehow, somewhere.
Right.
Typically, if I'm teaching this, sorry.
No, go ahead. Typically
if I'm teaching, a technique, I like to start with the most gross motor function on how to achieve it. Okay, and there's lots of ways it can happen organically through some kind of a clinch fight. But the position that I like to look for is one. I'm going to hack the arm. That hack in and of itself, we've just been doing this earlier, so I'm going to take
Yeah,
it
we
easy.
did this
Bruise, if you can't tell, there's a bruise for me.
But that in and of itself, the harder he strikes, as I come down, okay, what I'm doing is I'm hacking the arm and moving it up. What I'm doing is I'm using the blade of the forearm and I'm attacking the top ridge. That's just how it happens, but the serendipity of that moment is the jolt that creates the radial nerves in the top of the arm.
Right.
That jolt in and of itself can sometimes cause people to dislodge the knife and drop it. Right, so
May
You
I?
can see my hand is already shaking just from a couple of those.
okay, so the ridge of the arm.
Okay, I'm holding I'm not doing this. Just enough.
Okay, just enough.
Yeah.
Like hard or
No, go for it, man. Yeah.
now,
Holy shit.
now that's with the arm stationary. If you're
Right.
joining energy,
if I'm going like,
and now you've got.
I held on to it though. It's shaking like a mo.
And you don't want to rely on that actually dropping the knife. You don't. That's not. If it does, awesome. That's extra credit, right, for doing it right. But that is that little split second of moment in time gives me the opportunity to get in and get control, right? So
That hurts, man.
yeah. So it's
Seeing how red that is.
and we call it a hack technique. It's not unique. We call it a hack technique. It's not unique to Bikini Toshikali. Other arts use similar techniques,
Yeah.
but I'm using the blade of the arm to attack whatever is coming at me. The harder they strike, the harder that's going to feel on the technique.
Damn. All right, let's take it from the hack and let's.
Okay, so the hacks come in, and then I've entered into this position here. Okay, so I've hacked, and then to prevent him from being able to
Recoil.
to
Yeah, he's gonna pull up.
I'm checking the elbow here, and then entering into this position.
And what does you got to?
So, and now I'm here. As I enter in, there's a couple things I'm looking to do. One, if his face was down, bang, I'm coming up and hitting him in the face. Two, I'm actually attacking the elbow. So as I throw my shoulder in here and I pull the wrist, I'm attacking the elbow, and that could potentially hyperextend if I throw that in hard enough. Once I'm in here, I'm spreading. See what I'm doing with my elbow? I'm pushing here, I'm pulling here, and I'm hyperextending that arm. And that allows me to facilitate an armbar hyper.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Or 2-on-1. What else is
2-on-1.
it?
Yeah,
Russian arm.
We call this an arm clinch.
An arm
okay?
clinch.
Because I'm clinching the arm. Okay. 2-on-1. It's, whatever you call it, this is the position here. This may have been the opportunity. I've got stability of the limb, right? This may now be the opportunity to disarm.
Oh, so there is a time, maybe a place for.
Potentially. It could be there or it could be here. I'm gonna go to the ground. Okay, that could have been the opportunity, or maybe it's here. Okay. And I go here, and that's the opportunity.
Oh, what'd you do?
Okay, so
Yeah. What'd you do with his fingers there? It looks like he's.
step one hits the ground, right?
Right.
I have a window of opportunity. I pin and put the shin on the. This
That
is
guy's face.
so I'm putting
Mama, no!
the tender part of the tricep. I'm just basically putting that pressure there. Now, if eventually he's going to get out of this. This is not a stay forever position, but this gives me the opportunity to pin. Okay, and as I pin this, it's going to start crushing his fingers, and then I grab a finger and peel. Okay.
Damn.
So one step to the next step, I don't want to give him time to counter it. So boom, he hits the ground, pin it, and that's the and maybe the opportunity to do the disarm. Okay.
Hey Jake, I'm gonna tag you out. Here, hold the camera. Film me.
Film me.
us.
All
Yeah,
right, here we
I
go.
gotta-
Payback time.
Slow. Let's be really slow with this. So I'm going like this. And you're hacking. Stop. Okay, stop. Pause. Moments in I'm big on freezing moments in time. Slow. Stop right here. Okay, rewind a little bit. I want to see if there's a moment where I can really recoil this.
So they're always going to be simultaneous.
Yeah.
And then if he does see where you recoiled,
Yeah.
I pinned it here.
Yeah.
What we call zero pressure 2, right? This is the position pinned to the body.
Right.
And that, because in the recoil, if I do it right, that's where it will land. Okay? And then from here, I can still achieve this. If the arm is bending like that,
Yeah.
okay, then I'll go to the first what if.
Yeah.
So, and basically, and without getting into a different technique, okay, altogether, I've got the go-to, which is the arm clinch arm bar, and then I've got the what ifs, contingency techniques. What if he's actually curling his arm and I can't get it straight? What if he's doing this, that, and you start getting into expanding into what to do if he's doing this and it's not working. Okay, so
I feel like for this demonstration purpose, even though I want to recoil, I feel like knowing what you're about to do stops me from doing that. So I think I'm going to close my eyes.
okay.
You just stand there. Okay. You ready? Ah, okay. Ow. Ow. Okay.
Is it wrong that I'm taking so much pleasure from this?
Now there was a couple of things there that you wouldn't have been able to see on that control position, that you wouldn't have been able to see on the video that you probably felt.
I felt a lot of things. Tell me about that since
So, you know, after we got to the takedown, okay?
oh yeah, there's no what ifs.
No, this is the thing that's helping with that is footwork, okay? Watch the feet.
Oh, whoa.
So you're getting a lot of torque in the body.
What's the wrong way to do that?
Trying to pull you down.
Yeah.
See? Now it becomes a struggle.
Yeah.
All right. It's trying to pull you to the ground rather than leverage it.
No, I cannot.
And I'm not being kind here, but if I was to sweep that leg out, okay, and then drop.
Okay, stop, sit up.
Now watch what I'm doing. This is the key. Once you get to the ground on this position, I'm pinning your shoulder to my shoulder, and look at this.
No, I'm still holding on.
Yeah, so I still got the knife here. Now, if I want to get the disarm from here, this is what I'm going to do, okay? Pin and peel. Okay. So again,
Wow.
Oh, come on, grab it, Paul.
pin, peel, one finger at a time.
I tried, guys. Okay.
Or,
Can I?
this is the position.
Oh.
Right there, so that's what I'm looking for.
What a desperate feeling. Holy smokes. Yeah,
So
there are no what ifs.
now, there were a couple of things that happened there that caused you to be in not the ideal position from my point. You can still follow through with it, but
I didn't feel like you were in a bad position at all.
No, it wasn't a bad. It was just not
or not ideal.
not ideal. Yeah.
But even still, and you can probably feel my energy where
Oh, yeah,
I was
absolutely.
trying.
Yeah, it was,
I was really trying.
which is why during that struggle, and I probably wouldn't switch positions like I did, feeling the energy you were giving, but I just wanted to demonstrate it because as I switched, you were able to get a half roll to your side, which is not ideal for me, right? And so I was still able to follow through with it because it was decisive, the action I was taking, but ideally I want you flat, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, if you're on the ground here, okay, I want this shoulder pinned to the ground. So see how I'm twisting here? And as I transition here, I want it to stay there.
I feel like I can.
Because of the resistance you were giving me, there was a window of opportunity you had when I got to here as I switched around. And that's what caused you to roll here. Now from there I was able to follow through, and this is the exact position you're in. But I was pretty pushed
Okay. Oh man. I tried to give resistance and I got a knee to the face.
And that's, so if you're doing if you know the nuances of the technique and how to apply those extra things, you can follow through with it, make it work. Not often on a struggling opponent does it come out ideal, but the more correct your technique is, the more leeway you have for things to go wrong.
Yeah. Well, can we switch again? All right. Thank you, Jared.
Absolutely.
High five to you, man. Props to you, brother. Jared, thank you very much for showing us. Much appreciated. Hey, let's end it with one more pretty, fancy, beautiful, that same one to the sternum, just so I can pay back my friend a little bit. People really enjoyed that. Yep. Oh! All right. Okay. Thank you, guys.